friends Kevin and Anthony. We welcome you to Gold Butte National Monument. We're out here all by ourselves. Let's go explore.
Go.
So surrounding me right now are these incredibly beautiful rock formations known as Whitney Pocket. We're about 21 miles into the monument at this point. This will be our first of 4 stops. So we're going to check this area out, Whitney Pocket, walk around, hopefully get the drone up in the air. And again, as I noted earlier in the video, this is BLM land, so drones are permitted here. Wow, this place is beautiful, a little crisp and cool, but perfect temperature for hiking. Let's go. Having a lot of fun crawling around on these rocks up here. Good traction, but they are sandstone, so it gives away very easily. One of the disadvantages if you climb around too long, unless you remember where your trail is, it's hard to find your way back down again because it's pretty much sheer cliffs around the whole outside. But exploring and finding a navigable route to get back down to the base is half the fun though, isn't it? So the sandstone rock formations like this are called fins. This is a very small version of a fin. We're going to be going to a place, actually be our 4th and last stop today, called Little Finland. That's not named after the country, that's named after these rock formations, and I'm assuming they'll be a lot larger than this when we get there. So we're at stop number 2 right now at Gold Butte. This is called Devil's Throat. And all I could see is a fence around a large hole in the ground. And there's no signage here anywhere telling us what this is all about. I'll get you as close as I can. The town of Gold Butte was founded back in 1906 when gold was discovered in the hills right behind me here. At its peak, the town boasted about 2,000 residents. They had a post office and they had a saloon. It was actually more of a tent city because wood out here is very scarce. In 1909, the gold pretty much disappeared and things closed down. It's hard to believe, but at one point, roughly 2,000 residents lived right here. Really no signs of life left in this town. All I could find was some rusted old metal, a mine shaft, and some old machinery. Like this right here. History tells us that 2 guys, Arthur Coleman and William Garrett, lived out here when everybody left. They were running cattle. They were looking for gold in the hills still. They were distilling moonshine. They died in 1958 and 1961 respectively. They're buried right behind me. This road's not getting any better. It's probably been about 45 minutes since we checked in with you last. We've made a grand total of what, 4 miles, Anthony? We're moving really slow and things are really deteriorating. This is terrible right here. Watch out for that. Yikes. Look at that thing, careful. Don't tip truck, don't tip. Right now we're pretty deep into the monument. We're about 30 miles south from the entrance. And we're on a rough road. Anthony's doing a great job driving this car, but we have to go pretty slow. So we got about 15 more miles to get to our 4th and final destination, but going about 10 miles an hour. Kevin, how long is that going to take? That's over an hour, isn't it?
An hour, right?
Yeah, over an hour to get there. So we just want to take it slow. Last thing we want to do is puncture a tire out here. Hey guys, so we finally made it to our final destination. This is the aforementioned Little Finland. Took a little work to get here, as you could tell, based upon the previous footage. You know what, I'm just a Jersey boy. I don't know much about the deserts of Nevada, but let me just give you 2 tips if you come out this way. Number 1, anything beyond Whitney Pocket does require higher clearance. Almost any car could probably make it that far. That was our first stop. Second tip is this. The map that they provide is basically a loop. So if you go as far as we went, which was 30 miles south from the entrance down to the town of Butte, there's a map that shows there's a loop that goes around to get back up to Little Finland. Don't do that. That's the trouble that we ran into with that coarse and rough road that we had to traverse. What I would suggest you do is go all the way down to the town and then backtrack on that same road you came up. So straight down, straight back up. And as always, something you always need to remember anytime you come to the desert is simply this. Make sure if you're in a remote area like this, you have plenty of gas in your car and plenty of water on you as well. Running out of those 2 liquids could be disastrous out here. So here we are, we're at Little Finland. Got about 2 hours of sunlight left. This is the highlight of Butte. Well, the nice thing about BLM lands is you can camp oftentimes anywhere you want. So we're going to spend the night out here. The original plan was to get back to a campsite area, wherever we determined that to be, by 5 o'clock. Sunset's around 5:30, 5:45. But this area is so incredible, we have to stay here till the sun sets. So I just kind of made the executive decision. We're staying here till the sun sets, and if we have to, we'll find a campsite set up in the dark. This is too incredible. I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. This is so beautiful. Guys, does it get better than this? We are deep in the monument right now. There is no one for miles around us. Gorgeous sunset behind us. Good times with good friends and a nice dinner waiting for us. Moments away. God is good. Super quiet out here. It's close, not yet, but it's going to be pitch black, dark. Stars up in the sky. But this is wonderful. This is what makes life so special. To be able to go out and spend some time with people that are your friends and enjoy the beauty of creation and do unique things like this. I mean, how often do you get to come out in the desert and sleep in a location literally miles and miles and miles away from the closest person? Temperature's pretty good tonight. We have no plans for the next 3 days. So that's good and bad. Bad in the sense of we have no campsite reservations, but good in the sense of we are as free as the bird, and we're not sure where we're going to go yet, but Lord willing, we're going to hit some pretty cool sites. So thanks so much again for watching. I'll probably get the drone up tomorrow morning, show you the campsite from an aerial perspective, see the sunrise, and then we're going to hit the road, and who knows where we're going to end up tomorrow. Something national something, I can guarantee that though. All right, thanks. Time to hit the sack, get some sleep. Big day tomorrow. We're going to stay warm tonight. All right, man. So how'd you guys sleep last night?
Pretty good. Yeah, not bad. Got a little chilly, but it was all right.
It was funny because it was probably maybe low 50s, upper 40s when we went to bed, which wasn't bad. And then the temp dropped significantly.
It got windy a little bit. I don't know if you felt the wind picked up a little bit as well.
Yeah, I felt it.
It was cold.
Did you guys hear that crazy sound?
I slept right
Yeah,
through.
what?
It was like something was going to come eat us.
Were they sounded like laughing hyenas, kind of.
Hyenas or like coyotes?
Coyotes?
Or like howling and then sound like it was killing something?
Did you notice that they were kind of off in a distance? And it's like lightning. You're timing it.
Yeah.
Like that lightning's getting closer to me. That sound got louder as it went on, and it sounded for a while like they weren't too far away.
It got really loud, and then it just instantly got quiet. Like they all died. Then you heard it again. It felt like they were just over there.
Yeah.
It was loud.
Slept through the whole thing, man.
A little scary. Good night last night. Great time here at Gold Butte.
Gorgeous.
Pulling out of Gold Butte. Thanks so much for traveling with us. It was great to have you on our journey. If you haven't done so yet, we'd appreciate it if you could subscribe to America's Parks. Just hit that little red button right there. And remember, there's always room for you on every one of our next National Park adventures. God bless you and have a great day.